What's up, folks? Let's look at some setups today. I already got one that I have here. I'm going to share this link first. Let me figure this out. How do you share this? Give me a second to share this link. I hope everybody's doing good today. Let's see, go to my channel. It says I'm live. Let's share. All right. Share it to a couple groups here. It's about a little after 7 a.m. Eastern. All right. Almost done. Okay. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, so I have this set up on NAS charted right here, waiting for potential entry up here. Want this liquidity to get taken out. So let's look at some news today. USD has news. The Fed's going to probably talk about interest rates. AUD also has a little bit of news. The government speaks. The governor. Let's check out some pairs before we move on to the stock market. We got some time for the market. Starting at UCAD. Since we have some USD news, just going to chart some levels real quick. This is live charting. If you join, make sure you use the chat for any questions or something like that. Make sure I pull it up here. This is live charting. Oh, let me turn it down. Cool. All right. Let's see what we got here. There's a lot of liquidity right here on the daily. I believe this is going to get knocked out. So with UCAD, because it's in this big old gray box, I probably wouldn't trade this. But it is setting up something nice. Let me see, it broke structure. Here's structure. Broke structure, had a nice high return. I got it coming back to this daily value somewhere before we buy it. Still haven't broken these highs yet. Just broke this one. So maybe around here somewhere. I'm not too sure about this one. We're still in this gray box. I mean, I would like to see a potential move from here up. At this area. would like to see this. But this trade is just not ready to set up yet. Let's move on. Let's go to the famous Euro USD. Let's see what we got here. Guys, if we are in these daily boxes, we're not going to mess with these charts. I'll tell you that much. This one seems a little cleaner. This supports that fall that could be coming. The retracement. Let's see here. Okay, price did settle below this box pretty good, but we're inside of this IOC right here. I got this price to still be bullish to come back up here. We'll look for some buys under this box. Let's see. Let's look for some targets. Euro USD. Here's our box. Okay, daily. Now we're going to look for some targets. First of all, it broke structure, returned to order. So we are still somewhat bullish. Now let's go backwards. All of these areas are areas of interest for buy targets. We're going to find the strongest one though. Darker green there. There we go. I'm really liking this one here. Looking for another one. This is this nice little trend right here. Good gosh. So it went up, came out of here. But we do have some area right here. This whole area is probably an accumulation. Let's zoom in so we can see it. I can't really determine. Actually, we'll make it smaller. Right there. All right. So basically, we're going to look for buys below this box, this big box, right, at one of these areas. This is the first one here. Let's draw Fibonacci and see which one represents the strongest one. We know that this one is a little too low. All right, so let's just see from this impulsive move. We kind of want to target a golden area, so I'm thinking around this area right here, this green one, it matches. Let's double check the strength of that. See if it's an IOC. It's a 1 hour IOC right here. Also 4 hour IOC. So I'll be looking at this buy right here on Euro USD. I will go long here. Stop loss will be right under this low. All right, and I would take it back to daily value. Euro USD, that's my trade right there. 119 pips, risking 23. It's not bad. So let's save that to the watch list. Let's move on. Let's see what we got with GU. This was a trade I marked a couple days ago. As you can see, it hit, came down and made profit. So let's start over. Another one. This doesn't look too good to trade. We're inside of this daily area. Let's move on. Oh, I did mark this one. Let's see here. This seems to be coming to an entry. Let's just start over. See what we got. I like to make my daily levels stand out so I know what I'm looking at once I zoom in to smaller time frames. Now, this kind of just broke daily structure. All right, we got a return that was a little lower, this lower high. It also came down, went up above the value, and came and starting to respect this daily value. It could potentially be bearish, but we'll see. We are below this daily box. Let's check the weekly. Double check this weekly. Okay, we haven't broke structure on the weekly. And we are starting to accumulate on the weekly. So this is a rough one. I want to say it's bearish because it's rejecting. But this 30, I mean, it's still inside of this IOC. Let's label it just to show you. Here's the IOC right here. It's respecting it. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I can't get a clear bias on this. I mean, we haven't broken any bullish structure yet. So I want to say we're bearish, but it's just not 100% clear. Let's look at a monthly. That's how we're going to know. So let's look at our monthly value. It would be around this area right here. And that's exactly where price is right now at monthly value. That's probably why it looks a little confusing, because it's hard to take trades at value. So just to be safe, I think we should leave it alone. I know it probably is coming to these levels, but it already tapped. Yeah, let's leave it alone. Let's move on. Let's look at Aussie CAD. Here is a great example of a good trade. Something that just left the box. And today will give us a good day of settlement to let us know how we're going to play this. Okay, so that's value on the daily. Let's look at the structure. You see how it broke bearish structure? So this is all a return to order. If I draw a fib here, this is structure. We broke right there. It's going to at least come back down to here for return of order. We're already settling below this box, pretty bearish. Let's look for an entry. We need to find targets. We don't have any on this 30-minute right here for price to react and give us an entry. So let's see here. We also, after we find a couple targets, we're going to go back to the daily to see if it has enough strength to come back here for an entry. All right. Let's look for a few targets first, though. You know what? This is an entire range. All right. There's a target, which is right at the box almost. We have another one here. It's just developed. So these are targets to take the trade to continue to flow down. Now we got two right here. Now before we even think about that, let's go back to the daily to see if it has enough strength to come back up to this level. Let's draw a fib first from this move up here. Even if you took it to right there, you see it didn't really return back up, right? And we want to get a sell above this box here. Primarily, this is the idea, is if you want to bearish it above this box. One of these boxes. This return is pretty high. Let's see if we can follow this flow. So we will be above this most recent box, okay? And there's a golden entry right here at one of our targets. So I would like this move right here for the first move. That's my first move to potentially look at in case we reverse back up to this. Let's look at the daily. See how we just got inside of this daily IOC right here, right? We can touch the bottom of this and fly back up. Let me see. If we do, the question is, does it have enough momentum today to come all the way back up to daily value? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's too heavy settling. I think we get an entry right here, and it's in a 1 hour IOC as well. Let's go back to the 30 to get an exact entry here. IOC is right here. The golden entry. Now this is not a favorable risk reward for me personally. Go to the 4 hour, see if we got targets. But there's literally nothing down here to catch this price. Okay, so maybe in a few hours we can come back up and follow this daily flow. I would shrink my stop loss once it gets here. It could continue down to the daily levels, which I haven't marked. Let's see, the next daily area of accumulation is here. think that's where we're coming with price. Let's go back to the 30-minute. And say that price should come there. This is my trade for Aussie CAD. Risking 16 pips for 118. Add this to the watch list. Cool. All right, so those are my two for that. Let's move on to stocks. Let's find some stock options. That's what we can do. See if our scanner running. Meta and SE Meta. Let's check them out. Waiting for this to come back above this box here, and I'll get another put. I got a put yesterday at this level, which was a short. I shorted the stock down. So I got a $93 put. I entered at 49 cents. When the price opened yesterday, the put was at 97 cents. I figured I'd get a big discount. So I got a limit ordering at 49 cents that kicked in once the price got up here. And I closed it before market closed here at $1.17. So about a good 125% profit. But we're waiting for the big move for when it comes back above to really start swinging it down. That's gonna be lovely. Let's look up Meta since it just came up on the radar. All right, you see, now this is good because the software is already drawing my value areas. Meta did not break, well, it did break structure here. It returned the order back up. Now it's back at this 15-minute value. Let's look at the daily. It's above daily value, and it hit one of these targets here. Let's look at the 30-minute. So basically, I'm bearish. Whenever it develops a box on a 30-minute, I would sell it above it. $87.75. Good gosh. So they jumped up pre-market. They're up $3. This is going to be a beautiful trade, yo. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So looking at this 30-minute, 187.75. I'm looking for a target above this box to take this back down. Looks like my target is right here at 190.56. This looks to be my target. There's also a level here, which is at the box. I think we're going to use this 190.56 as a target. Let's label that. And let's look at that on a bigger time frame. Yep, you got a 4-hour IOC right here, which is already pretty much rejecting. Let's look at the daily. Daily IOC. One push up at this daily target. The daily target is at 190. 193.48. And I see the price at 190.56. Go back to the 30-minute. See if it's above a box. 193.48 would be right here. I like this here, and we'll use the top of this as a stop loss. We're looking for a big move down. The first move would be here, 185. So we would get in at 190 down to 185. That's a $5 move. I think that's, I can't see if that's a, oops. Yeah, 183. I'm sorry, 183.50. $7 move. I want to set an alert above this box. I'm also going to set one below value, right below this tail. Ended. Let's look at the daily here. Honestly, is inside of a box on a daily. I would consider this entire range a box here. Looks like we want price to get above here. You know what? We're gonna adjust this. We're gonna adjust this to here. That's the cycle. Shouldn't be too wrong about that. There we go. So either way, we should still, I mean, damn, it's at the value. This might be good for a sell because it broke structure. See, this is the structure break right here. Let's see this Fibonacci. Came back just about to the golden area. It says the price pre-market is at 73. That's all the way up here. Yeah, we selling this. We above this box today. We can bring it right back down to this here. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Let's look and see if we broke structure on any of these time frames. The 30-minute, we're still strong. Let's look at the 5-minute. If we get a break in structure on the 5-minute or 1 minute, this is going to be a beautiful setup. Let's see here. No breaking structure yet. Here's structure. On the 1 minute, we'll set an alert right here. Price to go below here. Okay. I think those are only two on the scanner so far. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I think you've seen where we set the alert. If not, I'll go back right quick. For SE, we have an alert set below $71.48 to look for a break in market structure. If we get a break in structure down, we'll wait for the return up, maybe up here somewhere, just to get our puts to follow this level right here. Maybe we'll get out right here first. $8 move down. These markets are setting up to pay this week. Let's get this money. With that being said, I want to say in conclusion, I hope you guys have a great trading week. See, show me some results later, man. I hope more people come join in, cause these Jones be flaming. I'm trying to told you, even this gold John. Look at how I had gold mark, yo. You feel me? Like we almost at profit right now on the first move. Probably should be taking profit because it's a little too low. It should be here. But yeah, I want y'all to follow me, subscribe. Y'all gonna make some bread with me. You feel me? Cause hey, I'm doing it on a daily basis anyway. I might as well bring a camp with me. So with that being said, I'll holler at you.